Totorono. I'm just gonna preview this to you guys. This is what you're gonna get today when you watch the video. Almost said movie. We even have doors. Totorono. Okay, the video starts now. So people, welcome. Today, very casual video. We're gonna create a fantasy car, something like this. This is not a tutorial, however, no, this is not a tutorial. It's a very casual video. I want to do something for this channel, and at the same time I want to save an idea on how to approach creating cars like this, because I'm being very busy November and December. I want to do something with this channel, but the next 2 months are crazy busy. However, you know, I keep saying every time when I have a nice idea in Blender that it's always good to make a video tutorial for yourself. This is an advice I would give everybody who learns Blender or every complex program you have. Make a video tutorial for yourself. You can even make this with your phone if you don't know how to record, and tell yourself what you've learned and what you did and how you did this. So if you continue work on your project, whatever it is, with a break in between of 2 months, this is very helpful. And so I thought I'm gonna make a video, a kind of video, so that I will remember what I did when I want to create another fantasy car in 2 months, and at the same time I can do something for this channel. Again, very casual. Good. Let's see. About those, we're gonna create a car. We're not gonna create the tires, but there is a video on this channel too where I created those tires. It's a very simple, easy way to do that. Actually, you can check that out if you want, but you will not because you don't see that video probably. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's get to it, right? Also, I'm cooking soup, by the way. I have to think about that. Probably forget about that anyways. So let's see. We're gonna hide here those stuff. No, I want to show you other stuff. I want to show you how often I think about. Again, very casual. You can stay or not. It's up to you. So we have this one here. It's basically, you know, this is an early attempt where I also used the same thing. I'm gonna show you another one. So then we have a little bouncy animation. There's a video on this channel where you can see this little guy here. This is good because, you know, the bouncing is pretty cool actually, but this is, you know, a simple car again. And there is here another car, and so you can see this is an older project. I created this guy while my knee were with me, Mikey, and he liked this car a lot, and so we created this together. Good guys, this is our reference, you know, this is a practice model, and we can, you know, this is not done by any means, but I just wanted, you know, every time when I feel like make a video tutorial for myself, I feel at the same time I just can make a video for this channel. So I just stopped here, but technically we can just, you know, there is no limit to that. You can just make a lot of weird stuff, you know, very easy. There is a YouTube Blender guy who makes 10 minutes videos. He made a block car, and I'm certainly inspired by that, so it's very cool. I cannot do that 10-minute video thing, but I just want to mention that. Not sure if I said this, but I believe there's really a way to make, you know, use subdivision too. Although if you use subdivision you lose kind of the control, but speaking of a fantasy car, you know, subdivision is good for fantasy car. Anyway, I digress. Let's get started. We're gonna need a cube. So that's now you see the mouse. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now you can see the mouse. This is not a tutorial, but at least you should see the mouse. That would be good. Okay, let's get started here. So okay, now I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, let's like this, and okay. So maybe like that. I mean, the shape really doesn't matter. Since it's a fantasy car, we're gonna adjust this later on anyways. I want to show you something. You know, my idea was, and I'm still think there is space. I'm gonna show you. Maybe it inspires you and you gonna make something nice out of that. Okay, so we could use a subdivision modifier. It looks like, well, what the heck is that? But if we select the edges here, the faces, the outer faces of that, and we say Alt E, extrude faces along the normals, you can see what happens already. This doesn't look too bad, right? And I think you can work with this kind of thing. You can do something with that, but this is not what we're gonna focus on today. This is something I will focus on it in the future, because I really think there is a way to make smooth cars in an easy way, at least fantasy cars, but that's not for now. Anyway, so you have seen that. Next one, and the thing is, you need to, yeah, we're gonna cut this here. We're gonna use a mirror modifier right now. Just delete that here. Oops, this one here, and mirror modifier is here. Here we go. Huh. Isn't that a beautiful car? One thing I forgot, that we're gonna need to save the file. You know, that would be helpful. Let's give it a name. What do we call it? Let me just come up with something. Okay, it has a name. You cannot see that, but the file name is now Car Totorono. Yeah, it's just a fantasy name. The thing is, you need. It's easier for me to find later on projects when they have a name, so that is really helpful. Anyway, so we cut the thing in half, right? Yeah. So what was the next step? I kind of forget. Now this is the thing I want to use. So we're gonna, let's see if this makes. This is how I did this. This is exactly why I need to do that, because you know, this idea came to me today. I think, hey, I thought I could do it like in this way, so I need to record that, because you will forget that after a while. So Bevel, a modifier. So we're gonna really select the edges here, right? Edges, yeah, the edges, and we're gonna press Control B for using the Bevel modifier, and then we're gonna the segments we're gonna increase to 3. I think 3 is okay. I'm gonna undo this again because I just had to set up the 3 thing. I'm gonna press again Control B, and now I'm gonna, you know, drag it to the position where I think this looks okay enough. And again, today, very casual. This car is not meant to look any near perfect, but I think it's a good way to do something. So we want to have like a smooth round edge here. So, and we could either do this with just selecting this edge and saying Control B, but then, you know, it doesn't look so good. So we have to select all those edges here, and now we're gonna say Control B, and you can see, that's pretty round enough. Segments 3. This is the important thing. Segments 3. Could be more, could be less, it's up to your taste. And now we can go into the face mode, say right click, and they say shade smooth. So this is smooth, it looks kind of smooth, I like that. And the same thing we're gonna do here, like Control B, and then to our liking. Is this okay? Undo it, let's do this again. Yeah, let's do it like that. Yeah, it looks kind of okay. So let's see. Oopsla. What have I done? Can I change this afterwards? Yeah, I think I like that better. It's okay. Well, don't worry about it. You know, important is that the way how we do that. And later on we can create so many different fantasy cars by not following certain rules. And certain rules we have to follow, whatever I talked. I don't know. So much nonsense. Every time I'm surprised how much nonsense comes out of the mouth. That's why people usually think and then talk first. I don't. Okay, let's see. What else? Oh, this is basically the basic idea. So, but now we have a problem. This one here, I don't like this stuff here. And so I'm gonna get rid of the, because we need windows and kind of doors, right? So we're gonna just delete this piece here. Oh, looks a little bit like a car. And now we can connect those guys. Here's the thing, they are not completely straight. This is not a straight line, but it doesn't really matter because, you know, it's okay. This we can do it better or more perfect later. To me, it's okay, and this is a good connection. And we're gonna subdivide that and connecting those things, and this will become a triangle window. Then we're gonna connect this guy here, and you can already fill that if you like to see it filled up first. Just do it. So, I mean, if you want to do the same thing, you can just do that. I'm gonna just fill this in, and this one too, and what else? This one here we're gonna connect. Yeah, so we need a door, so we're gonna subdivide that, connecting this here. And this is a method I mean, it definitely needs some more. It's not gonna be, I think you can do it even better. But for now, it's good enough for me. So let's give it a color. I like that. So we're gonna give this one here a black, a little bit metallic. The windows, we're gonna give it a new material like Upsala. Just wonder why is it not reflecting like I want to reflect. Maybe we have to turn on certain, yeah, we have to turn on. Let's just turn on those stuff I always turn on. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, this menu we should have been. Yeah, I mean, you probably don't like bloom, but I do. Though it's kind of distracting right now. That's okay. So this, you know, you don't have to turn that on. It's just I just like it better. And later we can give it like a better material, a better glass material. So okay, this is the window. So you can see I'm not so happy with that actually. Yeah, we're gonna change this here a little bit. I'm gonna get rid of this. I didn't have to do this in the other car. I don't know why. I just, you know, when you just create stuff without thinking, you don't know why. You just did it, and then you wonder, why did I do that? Maybe you wonder, maybe not. So I'm gonna put this guy here. Yeah, this is a little bit better. Okay. So yeah, but now I don't like this either. Let's get rid of that. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I probably did it better in the other car accidentally. So that's the reason I'm a little bit confused here right now. But it's okay, it's nothing solvable. If I ever make a tutorial on this, right now I don't want to do the tutorials. I mean, I appreciate if somebody wrote me, recently. I'm not sure if you'll watch that right now, but it doesn't matter. It's always nice. I'm very happy about that. The response is awesome. Even the little, you know, if it's a little nice and honest comment, then I'm very happy about that. And I think I'm gonna make some tutorials, but right now I rather just do some fantasy stuff. But it's good to know that. So it's rare to me. It's awesome to know that what is being interesting for people. It will give me some work in the future when I don't know what to do or something, you know, or when I feel comfortable or whatever. So that's a good thing. Definitely, I appreciate that. It's actually needed. So very happy about that. Anyway, let's just continue. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, so I didn't have to do that. I'm kind of upset with myself because I didn't have to do this in the other car. Why am I have to do the boring stuff now? What is this? This is the Y line. Okay. And why is it? So, well, the shape is being differently, right? So then this is also kind of a little bit different thing, but it's gonna be awesome. So the black car, what I showed earlier, I hope I showed that. I created this with Mikey, with my knee, and that was cool because, you know, the kids being very frankly, they tell you what they like and they tell you what they don't like, even if they don't tell you that. If they are paying, if you can see that you can see if they are interested or not. I hope you can see that. You should. And then you know if you are gonna do good work or not. What the heck did I do here? Let's get rid of that. What have I done here? Yeah. Okay. Good. Those are the windows. Extrude. Look at that. It's awesome. Looks a little bit weird. I wonder why. I probably screwed up something. You can do it better next time. Let me just see if everything is... Yeah. Okay, I don't know why it looks like that. No, it doesn't matter. Good. Next thing. What else? Here we have the same, kind of the same problem here. And we want to make this smooth, so we have to... Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, the smooth thing, and then we have to cheat. This is not really smooth. That's what I've learned by watching other Blender videos. Those is kind of... People say that in their videos. I don't know if it's true or not, but people say that's kind of a fake smooth. But I mean, it works for me. I think when they say that, they probably mean that it's, if you want to go realistic, then you cannot rely on shade smooth on this smooth, because Blender is here kind of cheating. They say, who are they? I don't know. They, people. And so then you're not gonna use Blender, but you're not gonna use Blender if you make realistic cars anyway. So whatever. But for me, you can see it's. This is a good way I thought today. I really wanted to use the Subdivision Modifier, but then I thought with the Bevel trick here, might be even better. Because, you know, it makes me happy. It makes me happy. And if it makes me happy, I'm very happy. Yeah. Okay. Again, think about this is, I didn't meant to do this video today. I was just really, I would have done a video tutorial anyways. I kind of did, but then I want to do something with this channel. A little bit. No. Yeah, now I don't know what I'm doing, so now I'm experimenting. Let's see. What have I done here? I like this actually, kind of, yeah. we're gonna do something like that. Did I make a copy? Yeah, always make a copy, it's always good. So this is kind of funny, right? Maybe not for you, but for me. This one here. That one. Yeah, that's good. Make it like that. Like that. Why did I do that? I don't know. So. And so. Oh, it's gonna be interesting. See, that's a good thing. That's why I mean, yeah, tutorials also they are good because people are very thankful, and I like that. I like that people are happy when they are satisfied with whatever tutorial this is. So this is a good motivation. But the creative stuff is something which works much better for. Well, I just enjoy that a little bit better, I have to say. At the same time, you know, putting a lot of work into a tutorial, and if that's appreciated, then this is just cool. I mean, sure. For sure. So yeah, I want to focus, if you're still here, on Blender for the future. So I even took a long break from a Let's Play channel. I kind of paused that for a while. Because I think Blender is something which is very important to me. There are other things right now which are also important for me, so I cannot do everything right now. But well, as soon as I have time, I'm just gonna focus on this here a lot. That's my plan. Don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just, you know, doing something here. Yeah. We don't have to overdo it. There's also this thing here, which is also interesting. If you press Control B and then V, you're getting stuff like that. I haven't really I don't know when to use that. It's a good thing to. I mean, someday I will use it for something. I'm sure. It happens all the time when you do Blender. You see a new option, and then sometimes you can use it immediately, and sometimes you don't know what to do with that. Then, if you don't know what to do with that, just leave it alone. There will be a time when you understand for what that could be good for, and then it's awesome. I think we don't need that. Isn't that not the best car you've ever seen? No, I don't think so. It's an awful car right now. Yeah, this is the thing. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to relax because, like I said, I'm gonna be busy. So I wanted to relax until approximately the 10th of November, just playing games and relaxing. And I did. I played Just Cause today, Just Cause 2, which was released on GOG, and I never played Just Cause 2, although I own it on Steam. And so I did. I enjoyed playing it, and then I looked at the cars, and then I thought, oh no, I want to do something. So every time when I play games, it's inspiring, pretty much, and that's good. So do I like that? Maybe let's use that here. Control B or V. Well, no, not now. Akzeptieren. Yeah, I'm from Germany. You probably have guessed this anyways. Go away, let me just click this thing away. Okay, I updated it, and then the PC asked me to restart. I said no, I mean, what the heck. Anyway, so good timing. man. Anyway, so but let's try this here one. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. So. What do you say? What the heck is that? I don't know. No. I mean, we don't have to use like always like 3 years. It's really, you know, whatever you like, you can use more or less. Let's say. But what I also have in mind all the time is when I do those cars, I don't want to get too crazy on details, because it really pays off when you do some little stupid animations later on, and your car is not too, it has, you know, not too many details, the performance is nice and so on. And then that's a good thing. Let's make. Maybe like this, make this smooth. You can make stuff smooth only if you're on the, I mean, you can always make the whole object smooth or not, or sharp, but if you're in the edit mode, you can only make certain faces smooth when you're in this face selection mode. I've learned this. And then I thought, that's, or something like that, I don't know what I was thinking. Something. This is an interesting car. I don't like the gray. Make a taxi, huh? Oh, we share the properties still. We have to click on this. When you duplicate stuff sometimes, then you duplicate also the properties. Anyway, let's not go into that. If this happens to you, like this one here, you need to click on that. Voila. Now this has his own thing. I feel sometimes a little bit stupid when I say it's not a tutorial, then I explain random stuff. Also a little bit weird. Anyway. So, taxi-like. This looks weird because this doesn't have to be round. This doesn't have to be round. Let's make it flat. And then let's make it like. Yeah, we are right now. This is not too bad. We are in the mirror mode, so it splits these things here, and it splits in those things here when we select the face. When we use Control B, and then we have like here a cube and there a cube. If you don't want that, you can just simply go into this menu here, edge selecting, and then do not select the thing in the middle, and then say Control B, and now you have like the whole thing. Can be good, can be bad, whatever you need. Right click, you know, flat. Well, I don't like that. Can we do something about that? I see. No, I don't see. I said something. Let's make this move again. Let's see if we can do something about that. Yeah. Yeah. Flat. Oh, I got it flat. Yeah, that's okay. Huh. Didn't know that would happen. So I'm not sure how the car will look. Either it looks like badass or it looks like completely stupid. Like it looks like a kind of like a robot, like in the Futurama. stuff here. Anyway, and let's undo that. So, I mean, this we should maybe, let's check this out quickly. Ah, yeah, I see. This we need to get rid of that mirror mode problem. Oh, not really a problem, it's just something. Okay. Yeah. So, what have I done? Nothing. No, a little thing. Oh yeah, you see me rolling. Do 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 do. But I insert. Looks like a fighting car. This doesn't need to be smooth. But then the edges I don't like. What did I say? Let's not go crazy on details. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, what we need is very important. We need this guy here. It makes the whole thing immediately look like a car. Again, there's a video on this channel where I hopefully showed how to make that. Yeah, so I set this thing I set up with an endless rotation animation, so it will constantly animate even if we have more frames. I hope so, and not that I lie. Depending on, sometimes I copy stuff of earlier projects and then it doesn't apply. Now it's the right thing. So this is an endless animation and it always rotates in this way. If I want to change that to this area, and if I play the animation, it comes back. So we just have to, it's the easiest way right now. It's just to rotate the car quickly here in the object mode to this position, then adjust those guys here a little bit. No, just approximately. It doesn't have to be perfect. Never has to be perfect. So, and then we're gonna say we selected the tires here with the animation, select the car, Control P, and then keep object keep transform. And now we're gonna press Alt R, and if I play the animation now, it looks like that, and I can drag this guy. Also, the tires, they are made in such an easy way. Actually, it looks complicated. It is complicated to everybody who is new to Blender, because everything is super freaking complicated when you look at Blender. The first time when you look at Blender and you see all those windows, you're gonna close it again. I mean, I did. But if you're a little bit familiar, then it's really not so hard to make those guys here. And I came up with this. I did it my way. I always tell if ideas are not from me. If I think of obviously, I don't want to take credit for everybody else. But at the same time, everything you do is kind of, it might be your idea in this case, but certain things are from other people's ideas. So there's always, you cannot learn Blender without other people. That's simple. You always benefit from every video which is there on YouTube. So it's everybody's idea if you want. For sure. For sure. Okay. Anyway. What the heck. So we have now the tires and they look cute. Cute. Yeah, okay, they look cute. You can see we can make them fit better, but fantasy car doesn't have to be perfect. So good way to make them, we can make them bigger like this one here, and then just squeezing it here. This guy. Huh? What do you say? Monster truck. So, yeah. But how would we do that? Is there still, how could we do that to make them? I think. Let me just think quickly. How did I do that last time? To make, I mean, there's a way. Here we're just gonna cut this thing here. Yeah. to make it smaller without that. Oops. So yeah. Let me try something. I mean, this is not the purpose of this video. Maybe I want to do this later, but there is a way. I did this already. I just tried to remember how I did this last time to make the tires even brighter, but not increasing this thing here. And what would be the easiest way? I just try to think maybe a mirror modifier where we're just gonna split this thing here in half. Let's just try it quickly here. Dip. Like this one here. Oops, we have to obviously. Yeah, okay, now let's activate the mirror modifier. I just see Bevel is here used. I'm not even sure if this is really needed. Ah, it's kind of needed, yeah. Looks ridiculous without, but you can make it nice looking, performance wise also good. I just lazy on that. I created those tires and I just want to see that. Anyway, so let's make like this, okay. Oh yeah. I never do it in this way. I wonder why. Anyway, so see, now we could actually leave it like that. It allows us to change the thickness. Hehe, look at that. I should use that as a thumbnail. People love monster trucks. It's a stupid principle, but it works. You have to think about it. What is a monster truck? It's just a car and then we make big tires. And people are getting crazy on this. Look at that. It's so crazy. Yeah. Anyway, so this one here. Well, I think that's kind of cool. A little bit over the top. What about that? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we played around with that a little bit. Would that work? Yeah. Let me just prepare a different window. Okay, so the shading menu, there is no grid, you know, it's the best way to get rid of the grid. I don't, kind of annoys me. Okay, so. Make them like that, huh? Yeah, that's good. Let's get rid of that. And how's that? I think that's okay. Duplicating those guys. And yeah. Okay. Good. Let's work on the car. A little bit. Just a little bit. So I really think we can actually make that really fitting well, you know, that is, but I don't want to spend too much time. It's already 30 minutes. I would rather just focus a little bit more on the car than on the tires, but sure you can make this here look nicer. This is not needed. Mm-hmm. So this again. Oh no. It's I see. This is the thing here. Okay, well, can we just, yeah, let's do that quickly. I'm gonna just dissolve only faces, connecting those guys here, closing that. And then this one here. Okay. Why is this happening? Ugh, I screwed up. I see. I see. How do we deal with that situation? Let me just quickly... yeah, that would be solve the problem. Subdo it. Okay. Yeah. And smooth. Okay. Okay. Don't like that. I think I made the tires too big. I think we need to change that again. So, and so. Okay, we do it like that. Oh yeah, that would work too. Sure, why not? Why am I? That works too. Let's make it like that. Yeah, this is more like, I mean, this car looks kind of more cute. This is not a badass looking car. I think it kind of developed into a nice little, hey, pick me up and you're gonna spend a weekend on the lake car. I think so. I've never heard the sentence. Pick you up and we spend a weekend on the lake. No. Never heard this sentence in my life. So I'm gonna pick you up and you can help me moving. That, yeah, that I heard. In such a car. There I would come immediately. I would go there. Yeah, if you pick me up in this car. I hope it's gonna turn out well enough. Right now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's gonna be an awesome car, but we'll see about that. Okay. Yeah, you have to be careful that this is not overlapping, right? So smooth. Now we should do it on every edge the same. Okay, we select those guys. And those. Yeah, maybe this one too. This one too, let's see. Saving here. Just a little bit. Maybe two. Maybe one. No, two. No, let's use three. That's fine. Yeah, I think here. Oh, wait a second. It's okay, but it could be better. I mean, it can always be better. Yeah. I insert and then it gives the illusion that the car is real. That's not a real car. That's not a real car. You are a liar. Yeah. I know. See, now I have the problem. This is, you know, if you don't like that, if you want, I mean, sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't, but if you want to have this connected, the easiest way to fix that is such a great way actually, is just increasing this amount here, maybe to 1 meter. No. Then we're gonna, let's say 2 meter, and here we go. It's here is fixed, this one not, because it's a different 2 meters. And now it's connected again. See? Okay, this looks kind of okay. You're not gonna look like this car at all. What have I done? But you know, it's gonna, you know, it's not bad to have a variety of different cars. But boy, you are developed in something completely different. Man. That's for sure. Okay, a window we need here too. And one that can be like this, yeah. Get rid of that thing here. Give the property here a little bit of a more glass looking like. Yeah, this is better, yeah. And a little bit dark. Okay. So could we open the door here actually? Later on we have to cut that out. Oh, I see. I wonder if you could do that. Just like that, quickly. Gonna stop the animation, I think it's kind of annoying right now. Here. 3 times. Yeah. Only faces. I see. Not I said only faces, but I selected first of all. Let me just fix this here. Okay, the y-axis. This one, copy, pasting. Okay. Now only faces. Yeah, like that here. This one we have to also subdivide here. Copy the value, pasting it here, and subdividing it here. Copying the value, pasting it here. Did I? I don't know. Copy, paste. Sometimes I'm really doing nonsense here. Let me just fill those guys here in. Let me just fill that. Fill you in is not the appropriate term. Fill you in means I'm gonna tell you what's going on, basically, right? And sometimes just don't care what I say, I guess. If it sounds close enough, then I'm just leaving it like that. I'm not even trying to. Okay, let me just see if I have some doubles. No. Maybe let me just check something. Face orientation. No, looks good. Everything is probably what looks probably weird. You know, you see that difference here, right? I think this has to do with the smooth. Yes, so let's see if this is maybe like better. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so now actually we can change this here a little bit. Doop, 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 doop. Like that. And now we can I mean, we could do the same thing like here, the same. You can just, shall we do that? Okay, let's just copy the value here. That must be the X. What is it? X, yeah. What did I do? I wanted to do something. E, extrude, and then boop. And then we're gonna copy the value. So now we are even again if you want. Yes, sir. And now we can go. Yeah, we should separate it first before we make a window. I think it's easier. So we could just say selected things. Oh boy, how did I do it? Separate. Okay, we have selected those faces and we say mesh and then separate by selection. And now we have here basically a door. The origin point is not where I would like to have it, so let's change that quickly. Let's say right click. How does this work again? Right click and say snap cursor to selected, I believe. Yeah, okay, and then we say this object here, right click, say set origin to 3D cursor. So if I am gonna open this now, you can see it kind of opens like a door. I mean, this is the weirdest car door ever. It should be on this side. Happens so often that I do exactly the opposite. Anyway, let's do this again. Snap cursor to selected, and now we say the door in the object mode orientation to origin to geometry. No, what the heck? Origin to 3D cursor. Here we go. That is kind of like the door opens, right? It's again, it's a fantasy car, guys. It's not something you would like to go on the lake, but you want to move into that. We have here the mirror mode, and I just see there is a little bit problem of a problem going on. We changed the origin, so we changed the mirror mode is kind of irritated now. Let's see if we can fix that by using the mirror mode again and say use this as a okay. Now the mirror mode uses our car as a orientation or something. I don't know what's going on there actually. Something is going on there. Anyway, this solves the problem here. And now we can actually open that. Ta-da! Isn't that not a nice door? We should also connect those guys. If I, see? Let's select the doors and then select the car, Control P, and we have, everything is here moving. That's great. So what else? We need to I think we need some windows, huh? Okay. So I don't know the original scaling, so we just have to go roughly, but I think that's okay. And we have here a window. This is our door. Not that we need that necessarily. We could just paint that on top of this, I believe. This would be a good position, right? Okay, let's do that. So subdivide 6 times. Just want to see how that looks. To sphere. Good. And that's a What the heck is that? Let me just open the door here on my big double-doubling thing. I don't know. I mean, we can use it for the tank, right? For the fuel stuff, but certainly, oh boy, that is so weird. Or as a lamp, you know. Okay, let's just make it easier. Yeah, and then this is how that is. I don't, you know, guys. I don't even. I'm so poor. I don't have a car. I don't have even a driving license. I should have, but I have not one. So, if you want to support me, figure out who I am and just give me money. And that's about it. But yeah. So okay, let's see this one here. That. Here we go. Is this a nice thing? It's good enough. This will be written on my gravestone. Well, it was good enough. So, you know what? Let's make some lamps here. We need some lamps. But also maybe here, huh? This should be flat. Can we make it flat? Does this still look good? No. Let's insert that. This we make flat. And not undo. This we make flat. Okay, yeah, that's better. Still looks weird. That's okay. So, because we're gonna make it like that, and then like that, and then like that. And I just wonder, maybe we can just make it. Okay, we can make it really round. Let's just make 15. I'm gonna show you something. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I forgot about that. But we have still the 15 set up. Yeah. What am I doing? I don't know. I have no reference for. I think I'm gonna go for like an oldie car, but I have no reference to that, so I'm probably gonna make some nonsense. It's, you know, if you make like it's always good to have a reference, because if you don't, your memory is not good enough. I mean, maybe your memory is good enough because you're a genius, but the average memory is really stupid. The first mouse I created in Blender, the cable was exact on the wrong side. So if you want to make real stuff, it's always good to have a reference. Anyway, let's see how many things I can undo. Let's get rid of that. I know, I remembered. The old cars, I think I a little bit like. Although I want to use that, so it looks a little bit, and then we have to that. Yeah, I mean, we can now use that method, right? Subdivide that. I think 6 was okay, subdividing it 6 times. The higher you subdivide it, the rounder your cycle becomes if you do it in this way. But again, more details, more performance issues maybe. So transform to sphere, here we go. And now let's go. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, let's use that a little bit. Let's make a ball. You want to see a ball? Let's say X, and we say collapse to face. Does this make sense? Yeah, this is fine. Okay, good. And then we can use that and say, how did I do that? I have to watch my own tutorial. There's a tutorial for that for myself even. I don't forget that. This is what I meant. This is why you should always write stuff down or make a video or whatever. I think subdivide we have to do. also 6 times, and now we have to make this thing onto a sphere, right? Oh yeah, it works. Okay, here we go. No, there isn't. No, I just remember there is a on this channel. You can check this out. There is how to make that kind of thing, the spheres thing, somewhere here on this channel. It's very easy then. Okay, so let's make this here. I mean, it's not necessary. Again, there's so many details. It's actually, to be honest, it's completely nonsense. We can just go over it, get rid of this thing here. Sorry, this is my stomach. I'm hungry. That's why I cook soup. I checked the soup while I was pausing the recording earlier. Fine. That looks like Lego now. Oh, that's okay. Good enough. Again, good enough. Something I would probably do differently anyways. This is not something I'm very happy with anyway. But ta-da! What do you say? Oh, that's crazy. You can build a really nice Lego car, Lucas. You did it. You finally did it. Thank you. Let's see. And hehehe. This makes me so happy, doesn't it? That's such a stupid thing. It makes me so happy if I just look at this and then it really starts to look at it like something. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely something. Okay, well, let's select those things here. Yeah, that's okay. And this thing here too. Oops. And now we're gonna deselect that, new material. I don't know what kind of color. I mean, we can also paint that, but not today. We're not gonna paint the car. And yeah, careful. So yeah, sometimes I want to show you something. If you have, if this is, for example, yeah, I'm gonna show this quickly. If you wanna, if you're gonna make this here like I did before, you can see it looks kind of okay, but it looks even better if this is smooth. If this is smooth and I'm gonna press Ctrl B, look how nice that actually looks. Right? I mean, again, this we can go in the middle. Don't mind the middle right now. There's a way to not do that. I showed that already, but let's do this again, just like that, for example. Here we go. See, it's a nice edge. Yeah. Anyway, it's not needed. So let's do. Let me check. I get it. Something I was really. Make me kind of crazy. This problem here. Let me just adjust this here a little bit. Yeah, I like that better. But I would rather not change that, so I'm only using insert that. No, not insert, extrude. And then using only this thing here, or maybe, let me just think for a second. Yeah, but we need to get rid of that thing here. And this thing has to be, I think, oh, what the heck? So, yeah, that's better, okay. Yeah, that's good. So we can change this here a little bit without affecting the other things, which I don't want to do. What the heck? Ah, I see. Yeah, sometimes if you want to change things on the Angular version, it doesn't work. Change certain things. Try different transform and orientations. Some of them will work. So I was, when I do those videos, probably say this. I always say that. I should say this at the beginning, but I cannot say everything at the beginning. I always try to talk like anyway. Forget about it. It doesn't matter. I'm a weird character. Let's just say every time when I remember that I was confused, I tried to mention what was it, what confused me when I learned Blender, and I try to say it to you so that you're gonna be easy on that. If you struggle with certain things, don't worry about that. That's what I mean. Yeah. Okay, this is our window. Hey. Okay, let me just do something here. I really should eat something. My stomach is really kind of like, hey man, what's up? I'm hungry. So probably know what I want to do anyways already. Let's just insert, and then we're gonna use that, subdivide that how many times. They are not, you know, they are not, how to say that, symmetrical, but so what? So what? I want to try something. Okay, so I want to try to make those squares. Anyway, a good way to do it, whatever I want to do, is like this one here. Insert, and then copy the value, very important. You have to do that way. If they are attached to each other, you change the whole thing. That's a problem. So you have to always kind of select them separately. Like this here. Paste the value from earlier. But this wouldn't work. Yeah. Paste the value. I think you are, yeah. Just curious how that would look. See, this is the problem. I shouldn't have done it in this way. You see me rolling. Okay, we did it well. Let's check this out. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I love about the stuff. I didn't know that this would come like in this way. I mean, it might be not, you know, the thing what always happens to me is that if something unexpectedly cool happens, I think that's the best thing ever. But when I step back for a while and I'm looking back at this later on, I still think it. Sometimes I think, okay, it wasn't that great. But sometimes I think, no, it's really cool. But what I mean is, if it's not so cool as I think right now, be easy with me. I'm just happy that it looks kind of like something. So let's leave this for now. That really bothers me. I think I did here something wrong, or I forgot. So I see. No, this is the problem. We have to select those guys here too. That's the reason why it doesn't work. Okay, this is why I figured this out kind of today, or not. Not figure out might not be the appropriate term. It's more. I understood. It made click. You can do it in this way. Might be even better. Not that, you know. figuring out thing, it's more the I could maybe do it in this way and then see. Kind of cool, right? I mean, here, same problem. That's pretty hard to fix because we already did it, so that should, you know, it's okay. Let's be easy on that, but you know probably what I mean. This is something we should better. Also, the door is a little bit thin, I would say. We need to, but I wonder if we need to that, or we're just gonna use the Subdivision Modifier. But we should, if we use that, we should exclude the other thing. We should only solidify. Let's just see here. We should only solidify. Yeah, we need to use that option here. We're gonna select everything. And then we're gonna deselect those stuff. Oh, even better. Control I. Yeah. Okay, let's give this here a vertex group assign. Let's see. Select. Looks good. And let's activate that. Let's limit that to the group. And let's see if what happens. Yeah, now this thing, whatever this is called in the English language, is not affected by the modifier. And the whole thing looks better, and we can change it all the time. That's good, right? So we can now open that. It looks kind of like a three-dimensional thing. And ooh la la. Hihi. What is that? Oh, this is the sun. Hello, sun. Are you the sun? No. Yeah. The Germans, right? All those Germans. Yeah. Also, a lot of Germans doing Blender stuff. I recognize the accent and also the how they say things sometimes. It's, you know, how the construction of the sentence, the grammar. Not that it's off. Sometimes people speak very well. They are, you know, but you can kind of tell if it's a German kind of structure unconsciously. It's not that I can point out what it is exactly, but certain ways of saying stuff is, you say, that could be a German. I mean, you don't know for sure because it could be something else. So let's see, we're gonna select those guys here. Yeah, great. Smooth. Is this called the extension? No, extension, not extension. Exhausting, I think. Exhaustion. I don't know what it's called. Auspuff in the German. If you know, you can tell me if you want. So we need some blinking lights or something like that. No, that's okay. It doesn't have to be so fancy. And Yeah, we need a new one here. Hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, from my time when I was young, we still, I remember that right now, we still had kind of the antennas, you know? That's not a thing anymore, right? Or is it? See? Don't even know. I'm not so happy with that. That's good. I mean, this idea is not so bad. It's just, it doesn't really look like a... It doesn't really look like the back. It almost started to look like the front. I'm not so happy about that. So let's just do it like that. Subdivide, make 6. 2 spheres, also that way works too. Sphere and bigger. What the heck? Let's get rid of that. So. It's so over the top. Anyway. We need a spoiler. I think that's what it is. That's what the whole thing makes it. You know, we need something what gives us something. Hey, that's, yeah. See, something like that. Maybe not like this, but something like that. We need. Okay. Could we just? How could I make this thing here a little bit differently? Maybe like. Oh, let's just use one. That's easier right now. Okay, so. I don't know what that is. Good. Let's stick to that for now. You know, this reminds me I mean, that's obviously not the same thing right now for sure, but it reminds me on Need for Speed Underground. I was thinking on a friend of mine saying that, you know, the best part of the game was customize, you know, your car, which is true. That was just awesome back then. Also soundtrack, really well, really good soundtrack. So, oh, I think if we, yeah, see, still the origin. Okay, let's just. This is a weird car, I admit, but it's our car. This can be flat. And now we can get rid of this. maybe this is even better when we... Let me just try something. Just get rid of the whole thing here first. The only faces, yeah, no, faces. And then we're gonna close that, oops. That. You can give planter, you know, sometimes you can give it a pattern which Blender follows. So when you say you select this one here, control and hold Control Shift. Sorry, you select the vertex, then you hold Shift down the other vertex. Now Blender has already kind of a pattern which Blender can follow if you hold down Control, left Control and Shift. Hold it down and press the numpad plus key once, twice, third, fourth. You see, it kind of selects those patterns. It doesn't work all the time, but most of the time it will suit you, you know, help you. So, this one we're gonna change to that, and then we're gonna say insert, and then we say, what do we say? Delete that. Or here, delete. Yeah, I just want to see how that looks without that. Yes. Oh crap! How do we do that now? Manually, I believe. That's kind of tedious here, but that's okay. Question is, I don't even know if it's worth it. I like it, I mean. Is it worth to do the whole car? I don't know, but yeah, it is, it is. It's fun, so if it's fun, it's worth. Okay. Wow, this is an awful looking spoiler. This is the ugliest spoiler I've ever seen in my life. This is such an ugly... This is the... It looks now like a... It looks like the key car, you know, you can just, you know, those boy, what have I done? Oh, wait a second. We can work with that. Let's get rid of those things here. Faces. Man, what an ugly spoiler. I'm sorry, car, but this, I overdid this here a little bit. How can we get rid of this quickly? Just like that. And okay. So And now I don't like the whole thing anymore. Yeah, let's do this again. Yeah, spoiler wise, do I have a spoiler here? Kinda. Yeah, that's better. But I like the car even better. I mean, I like this too because it becomes sort of such a, you know, not the baddest car, but it has some personality. It's a relaxed one, you know, like, and it can still, you know, it can still beat you in a race. I mean, look at the thing here, whatever this is called. So it has some charm. That's good. Yeah, it really does. I'm not just saying it. It really does. You just saying it. No, I really do like you. You have the potential to become a really, really cool looking, nice car. You know, people will like you. A lot. You think so? Sure. Sure, car. Why not? What does that mean? Car. I shouldn't talk to you. So, let's see. Oh, what is that? Good. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, let's leave it like that. Again, this is something you can spend hours on that, and that's probably a lot of fun. I'm gonna do that anyways, guys. If this car looks differently in the future, then because I listen to music and then continue working on that, I would like to share everything. But the problem is really I have is sometimes I just want to work on it, listen to music, and enjoy the progress. And that's, you know, I also like sharing things, but that's, you know, it's I'm a weird character. Sometimes I don't know what I actually want. I want to have my peace and I want to share things, but at the same time I want to do whatever I want to do. So being me is kind of fun, but also annoying sometimes. If you don't know what you actually want. Well, one thing I figured out is I definitely want to do Blender. That's one thing that's good already. Okay, so what is that? I like that. Maybe I do. What else does a car have? Ah, you got display, right? Looks like a taxi, let's call it taxi, although the name is Totorono. Totorono, so let's, okay. Text. I would always use complex for text. If you make text solidify, sometimes you get some glitches. Complex is a good mode for text in general. So what's the name of you? Taxi would be fine, but at the same time, well, I'll give it a Totorono. That's what I called you. That's what you're gonna be. No. How did I do that? This is not so bad either. I just extrude. Yeah. So, yeah. Tip. Totorono. You know, this reminds me of the Simpsons episode. Now I'm getting. Do you know the Simpsons episode where Homer is trying, you know, build the best car possibly he came up with, and it's a catastrophe? Well, I cannot deny the fact actually, but I like it still. I really do. I think it has like a soul, and that's good. That's already worth a lot. But you being not, I mean, you're not gonna win pretty prizes, you know. Don't worry, you're a good car. I like you. It's and you know, you have a lot of lights here. That's great. You know, people like light. not everybody. So. Yeah, guys, I think I'm almost done. I mean, there's some ideas I have using the not Bevel, using not texture like bump effects and such. But for now, I think we are done because I want to, you know, still relax and play. I just really wanted to make this video spontaneously because I think this is a good idea. But the thing is, I mean, for sure, this is such an easy way to create cars, which basically means I'm free to create a lot more fantasy cars because it's really fun. I'm still working on the other projects too. I have some ideas with some different ideas. Who wants to know it anyways? But this is something I also kind of really think that is so easy to make cars now. I mean, fantasy cars, obviously, and they are low poly, I would think so. I mean, you know, you can definitely make it even more low poly, but the way is now clear. The way is now very easy to follow a certain how to make it, you know, that is now pretty clear. And Totorono, let's give it here something too. We have to change the position. Can we do that here, like, quickly? This one here, yeah, maybe. Could we do that? I mean, where do we do that? I mean, we need to have whatever done. Oh, yeah, but if we do that, then we have to. I'm sure we can do that. Then we have this guy here. Ah, it's even better. If you want to change that, we have to get rid of that, because making a cycle, a perfect cycle, now we don't have to get rid of that. We can just, you know, undo that like this. But yeah, okay, let's see. This is something that, and this one here. Yeah, this might be better. Can I do that? I see. I want to make this, I want to have the blackness inside that, because oh, wait a second, this might be work. Yeah, this works. Zip, zip. Okay, let's give it a silver or white. No, silver. Okay, oh, let's give it a new, completely new material. Yeah. Okay. And now we have here some space which we can use. I see. Pooh, how do I do that? I see. Only faces. Oops, this is too much. It irritates me. Only faces. No, I have to do it that way. No, faces. No, I'm completely what am I doing here? Yeah, here only faces, right? Maybe I'm gonna do right now completely nonsense. I'm a little bit confused. Yeah, I think I screwed up something. I got it. This is an easy way. I got it. Okay, this we copy. This we copy, and then we say this one selecting that one, say, should we do that? No, only faces. No, we're gonna do it like that. No, it's fine. Okay, good. Now we can get rid of that. Only faces, only edges, and oh boy, up. Here we go, saving. So this one here, yeah, maybe, yeah, it's fine. And this one here, and then get rid of faces. This one 0, no. Okay. Inserts again. Oh no, maybe the extrude. No. Let's do it one more time. Why is this happening? I see. We don't need that actually. No. So okay, we get making here a new plate. I think it's called plate. It's a little bit huge, huh? Maybe make it a little bit different. We're gonna make this black. And this in the middle we make white. No. Only this white. And then we can call this here Toronto 2. Toronto. It's not Toronto, what am I talking about? It's, what is it? Totorono. Oh, well, see, Totorono. We have to stick those guys to the Totorono. And then, well, look at this guy here. Yeah, so let's make a street a little bit. Okay. Then saving here. Now we're gonna just end this here. I mean, you know, you can just look at Totorono, but we wanna make a little cool scene. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's so crazy. Hey, Mr. Totorono. Look at you. I said I like you. This is a good thing. I don't know what it is, but it's a good Totorono. So it doesn't bounce. I have to call back soon. But I'm almost finished. I'm gonna call back. It doesn't bounce, but we can make it bounce. But not today. Today I did more than although I kind of expected that something will turn out. But I'm gonna work on this guy, so this will look different in the future, and there will be more fantasy cars if this, I mean, if people are kind of interested. But it's hard to tell because people, yeah, they like tutorials, quick. I get it. I mean, I like it too. I like quick tutorials. I don't think there are a lot of people who watch the whole thing anyway, I'm doing it because I like it. I like doing it anyways, and I practice and I can combine everything, and who knows what will come because of that. But yeah, I mean, it's cool, right? I think yeah. Let me just do one little thing here. One little thing, then I'm gonna go. How did I? Weld. It's the end of the new note. No one knows it, but everybody thinks it. Yeah, people are people. So let me see before I talk too much on this. No, that's just right now. This, if I search like that, I'm just being confused. This is how my brain works. It's hard to focus sometimes for me. It's very hard to focus. I'm looking for a specific thing. I cannot think. Just sometimes I just stare at something and it's just blank. Anyway, let's shade this volume scatter. Yeah, volume scatter. That's the right thing. Here we go. And now like this one here. And so the street has to look. And Totorono. Good. Yeah, but I wanted to make kind of just, you know, a street also, but this thing I really need to kind of quickly. I cannot help myself. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. That looks a little bit better, I think. Good. The Totorono is done. He should be a little bit bouncy, boom, 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 boom. With his kind of tires, and yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm saying bye to you. Thanks for watching. If somebody enjoys that, and then it's even better for me. And oh yeah, Totorono, look at you. And if not, well, I'm happy today at least, so that's good. Made me very happy to create this guy here. Okay, guys. Again, I'm saying this one more time in case somebody's really watching that far. I plan on doing a lot of Blender videos, a lot of creative nonsense. I think I'm the best at this. Tutorial-wise, I think I can do some of them, but I'm not really good at explaining stuff. There are people who are far better at this, but I'm gonna do it. But the major thing will be creating just stuff. I like that a lot. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.